right, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know what episode number this is.
Welcome everybody to Dope and Tape episode 120. Brian just showed up.
Dude, I just showed
He
up.
was 2.5 minutes late. I guess apparently Arco has new shirts and they sent it to Pretty Boy first. I haven't seen that one. We're gonna have to talk to Daryl. I mean, I need that shirt.
Well, just for the record,
what's up with the hair, bro? Is there gel in that hair?
No gel, man. I'm just like born with this. It just naturally, kind of like Joe Dirt's beard. It naturally goes all like this.
You like
How can I so much? It's just not fair.
I'm trying to think of the character with that hair like that. It's like, is it like Earthworm Jim? It's
no.
It's like you're like Earthworm Jim.
No, Sarah, my wife, she says, what's the guy? He's like muscular and he has his hair back. Cartoon, black shirt
with the little legs.
I guess it's like
that doesn't match up. I like that shirt. How'd you get that?
That doesn't match up. No.
You know what they say? It's not who you know.
It's not who you know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna finish it. It's kind of inappropriate, but anyways, please like and subscribe. Thank you for joining us for episode 120. We got Steve. Steve is we love Steve. Steve's generous. He's done 2 boot giveaways. 2 boot giveaways or 3?
2, I think.
2.
Right.
Thank you.
It was more Lily, but that's okay. Give Steve credit right now. Chad, what's going on? Raymond, Tommy, everybody, thank you for joining. We appreciate you being here. What do we got? Oh, we're just like that was just a quick 1 minute right there. 2 minutes in right here. Tell them how late you are, Bri.
I thought I was on time. Was I not on time?
On time is late, buddy.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't gonna start it till you got here. It was like 9:01 before I approved you to join.
I have a question, Brian. What episode is this?
119.
Exactly. You were late.
I'm sorry, guys. I got stuff to do. All right.
Shit,
I don't know if you know this, but Atlanta doesn't sleep.
I need my soundboard.
Still needs things to do. All right. We got people to talk to.
That's all right. We'll let it slide. We'll let it slide. So here we are. We're gonna talk. We should pick a topic and just talk about it. We should ramble off topics in the chat, and we could talk about them real quick. You're so late. I didn't even have time to get myself water.
You probably need it.
Joe Saffer, thank you for the boots. Thank you, Joe, for participating. They're coming soon.
Sorry, Joe. It's a busy week. They're coming out.
Take your time. They're coming. Can't wait to see them on you. You got to send us some feet pics, Joe. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, Joe's coming on the show. Correct me if I'm wrong. On March 7th. March is going to be busy. March is a big travel month for me, and it's a sponsored month. And boom, I got to make sure I bring all my outfits. Got to make sure I pack this up right and plan this accordingly.
Sponsored, and then we're also going to be on location filming at SPP on March 12th. So we're going to be heavy on Instagram. We might go live. Huge. We're going to do a live show, probably I hope in the warehouse.
I wonder if I can connect the 360 camera to like Instagram Live on like my secondary phone and just like boom, just like have that on live. It'll be shaky like the Blair Witch Project, but at least everybody's there with us.
Yeah, but like the I don't know about.
Did I just date myself by talking about the Blair Witch Project?
Yeah.
I probably did, huh? How many years ago was that? Shit.
You probably still had a pipe wrench in your hand.
I probably did. What's going on, Corlin? Thanks for joining us. Oh, Chad says he's checking in from Nashville. Nashville, that's I'm heading there. I'm heading there Tuesday. Well, just north of Nashville. I'm heading Tuesday.
I think it's 45 minutes south where you are. South of Nashville.
No, sir. North, because I'm going into Kentucky. I'm going up north to Kentucky, you know what I'm saying?
There's another job south of... No, I'm thinking about something else.
But I'm going to kickoff meeting for a big old job, so that'll be cool. That's exciting. I'm going to ride out. I get like a scenic route. I checked the GPS. It's not... Every time I've ever went on a long road trip, I've always had to go over the George Washington Bridge, and I've become like pretty good at going over that bridge. And this time it's not. It's like taking me through Tommy's neck of the woods, like up in northern New York. What do they call it? Oh, upstate. Boom. Upstate. Syracuse. Cutting right through there, and it looks like a pretty scenic ride.
I've been in a suit
It's
like all
awesome,
week.
Corlin. Yeah,
And
dude. You're like Tom Cruise.
dude, so I don't know if you know this, Bobby, but I hate freaking tapas. And if you don't know what tapas are, it's these small plates. So if you order steak, you get 3 bites. 3 bites. Like little like nuggets. And I don't know, I just get furious.
Where'd you go?
Well,
Why do you go there?
because that's where they wanted to go.
Who?
That's where the customers wanted to go. There was
Oh,
this
oh.
one girl that's like a regional, and she was like, "Oh yeah,
Top. There's not
you
like
know
a
this
big boy. There's not a
tapas."
big boy meal.
Like,
There's got to be a
no.
big boy meal
It's all
available.
shared plates.
Like
Just
a.
to drink wine.
Oh yeah, wine and like little
You can't just like
boards.
get a
But
burger. Is there a kids menu?
no,
You just get a burger and
no,
some chicken tenders
tiny
or something,
plates
kid?
only. Tiny plates only.
Eeh, wrong
That
place.
was terrible. I
Yeah, but
left. I
you're
walked out.
if you're the native of that area, you're supposed to recommend the bomb place to go.
Nah, she was dead set.
Oh
Me,
shit. Oh
me
shit.
here.
So that's you
So
gotta go. You should have got 40 of them little what are they called?
they're
Tapas.
like tapas.
Tapas. Yeah, I would have not went to that place. Can I wear my jeans and my boots or no?
Um, probably not. No,
Yeah, I'm not going.
they'll probably tell you to leave.
Can't go. Can't
Yeah.
go.
She did flip the bill though, so that was cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You allowed that?
Huh?
If the occasion calls for it, you allow that?
Yeah, if it's a freaking tapas place, I was already pissed off. Like, what am I paying for here? You know?
Are we live on Twitch? Can you guys see us? Hold on. Let me do some double checking here. Oh yeah, all right, we're good on YouTube. Something wrong with Twitch, guys? Where the Twitch fam at? Oh, never mind. Twitch is here. Sorry. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. We appreciate you guys. How many subscribers we got, Bri?
I don't know. I just got in here. So 900 and something, 70 probably 975.
928. It's creeping. Let's go. The road to
Wish it was in the
1,000. My kid asked me, my 7-year-old asked me when we're going to get one of those, like the things that the real
Oh
YouTubers
yeah,
get.
yeah. My youngest son
I
asked me
Googled
that.
it. Like, you need like a million subscribers. I'm like, yeah, geez, thanks.
He
Thanks,
said,
kid.
"Dad,
I'm
can
like
you get a
excited about
plaque?"
1,000.
I said, "No, I don't think we'll ever get a plaque."
You need like a million subscribers.
Yeah,
How's my golden retriever doing? You look at him, Daryl. Look at his hair, bro.
I'm good.
Shake
I'm
your head a little
fine.
bit. Shake it around.
You like
Holy
it?
shit, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, that's some fucking nice hair, bro.
it's
Not
pliable.
fair.
It's fucking
Calling
man.
the hair.
Why am I just noticing tonight that Brian looks like Dave Portnoy? Does he?
Huh?
Oh yeah, he kind of got that look.
No,
You
no. Portnoy
get
looks like Brian.
you got to get
Got it
that
backwards.
accent.
No one looks like me.
Can you do any type of accents? No, don't even try that, Brian. That was a bad question.
My
That is a
voice
bad.
alone is terrible. Like
Yeah,
it's
I know.
not southern, it's not up north, it's
You're like
nothing.
a pretend. You're like a pretend Georgian. What do you call them? Do you call them Georgians?
I guess so. Yeah, Georgians. Yeah. Okay. I just call it from Georgia.
Pretend with that pretend accent. All right, we're live on all platforms. Thank you for joining us. We got Ramblin' Brian and we got Steve from
I ramble
LRJ.
also.
Blowout Bobby's here.
Yeah,
They show.
you never know. You never know. There's still time left.
Did I ever tell you guys when we stole the tile unknowingly?
Stole a
Do what?
tile. A what?
Unknowingly. I was a helper. My foreman was a real degenerate. He's still around in the area. And he's like, help me. You got to help me push this game box into the van. I'm like, all right, Joe, I'll push it. I'm trying to push this game box. It's so heavy. I'm like, Joe, why don't we just take the tools out and then put the game box in? I'll help you load it in. You can bring it to the shop. It's like, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, all right, Joe, sorry. And I'm like, all right, Joe, we finally fucking did it up in there. And I found he took a gang box full of marble tiles from a high-end apartment building. So unknowingly, definitely
Unknowing
thousands of
you were a
dollars worth of
helper in a
tiles.
robbery. Man, that's good. I
I'm like,
like
can
that
I get
one.
this out of here? He's like, shut the fuck up and push it. I'm like, all right, Joe, push harder.
We gotta leave.
Anyone else unknowingly ever taken something before? Daryl says he's in heat. That's great. Yo, George,
I
what
was
up?
asked by my first foreman
Wayne.
to do an illegal job, like no permit, just on the side for cash.
You know Joe too. He did that to me too.
Yeah, with fittings and pipe, all from the van. He's like, yeah, it's like 16 heads. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be a quick $2,000. And I just told him I don't want no part of it. So
Good
I
for
didn't do
I
you.
it.
went on the job.
Yeah.
During the day, I'm also with Joe in the van riding, and we pull up onto the Carpenters Union Hall. I'm like, whoa, Joe, what are we doing here? Goes in, does the work. There was pendants, and he had to spin them upright. So he just turned everything a half turn, switched the heads, and then put Teflon tape around the threads. Like he took everything apart and recut it.
Oh
And
wow.
then we're out. And then I see him do this huge fat thing. He's like, "There you go, buddy. Here's $50." I'm like, "All right, thanks, bud."
50 bucks?
Damn, Joe. Joe hooked you up with the 50 spot at least, huh?
Yeah, thousands later.
You got a pretty mysterious mic, Bri. That thing's just like it's there and then it's not there. You gotta like
Yeah.
pull it so we can show us a little bit more. Oh, you want to get rid of it, huh?
Yeah, get rid of it.
Show off that shirt that Daryl didn't send me.
You know, one day when you buy as much stuff as I do from him, I'll probably send you something. All right.
You
Call
bastard.
my sales
Yeah.
rep, Chris. I'm telling him I
Keep
want a
ass
shirt.
Bobby over there.
Yeah, they probably only had fucking 4X's left. That's why they gave you that. Oh, anybody who wants to pick a topic? Daryl, give us a topic for
Oh, I
the
got a story. I got a
Oh
story.
my God, this is what I was trying to avoid. I asked you
Go
guys for
slow and be
topics,
detailed.
and now we've just slowly, Brian. I got a story. Go ahead.
All
Let
right.
me get the music ready.
No, don't get the music because then you can't hear the story.
I'll turn it low. Well, it depends on if the story's just gonna keep going.
Yeah,
You
well, just
know?
hold off. It's
Hold
gonna
on.
be a good
Let me
story.
find the good one first. All right, I'm ready.
I actually went by the facility today. Actually, this is why I drove by. Same engineer said what's up and everything. Kind of told him what was going on, and just catching up with him. And he actually brought the story up, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember that."
That's the
So this
one.
place is super high end
Nice.
apartments. Like these apartments per month is like $7,000 in Atlanta, and that's for a one bedroom. So it just goes up from there. And we get there doing the sprinkler and fire alarm and extinguisher inspection. And I went walking with the extinguisher guy and the sprinkler guy, right? So I walk in and I'm hitting it with my flashlight, and we had this brand new fire extinguisher inspector. He just got his license like that week. This is his first job ever. And he's telling everybody how it works, and he's telling everybody the codes and all the specifications. And he walks in, and he was telling the tenant there, hey, the extinguisher works like this, and if you're going to use it like this. This is our first room. And then he gets it and he's like, all right, I'm gonna show you how to do it. And he puts it on the counter. When he puts it on the counter, the head blew out. So all the CO2, all the powder just went all over her $7,000 a month apartment. Everywhere. It's just a cloud of dust.
Boop.
I
See you later. Auto start
so
in the van? Is there auto
I
start
just
in the
walked
van?
out. I
Oh
just
yeah.
walked
I
out.
am. See you later. Out of
I was like,
there.
just
Sorry,
let me
buddy.
know what's going on. I went to my spot, which is Waffle House. I just went to the spot, the Waffle House, got me some eggs and a coffee. I was like, call me when you're ready, all right?
I was prepping the Jeopardy music. I found the perfect one, and as that was, I didn't play it. I didn't do it to you, but I like maybe tapped it a couple times so I could hear which one. But I now have it so I could set it to a keybind.
Um,
How do I do it?
where's your bird sound?
Boom,
Where's
P.
bird key?
The bird key?
Yeah, where you were just playing like doves when
Well, let me see now. If I
Watch
press
That
P,
Fire was on.
dude. Okay.
Have
Okay.
you all
So
ever had that situation?
they said Brian has a story. Gotta go, guys. How do I unsubscribe? Bobby's killing it with the music. Brian has a lot of stories, but when's the last time he actually wrenched a piece of pipe?
Oh,
Oh,
blow, blow.
When last
Daryl.
month?
That's your boy Daryl.
Was
He's
last
gassing
month?
you up.
I know it.
I think he makes these stories up.
How do y'all not have these stories? I mean, y'all been doing it. A lot of these guys have been doing it as long as I have. They
That
don't
is
see stuff.
so good. Daryl, I love Daryl. When Daryl comes at you like that, that's the best.
Harold doesn't have any stories because he's driving all day. He spends 6 hours in the car. You're not gonna see
That
anything
is
from.
true. That is true, Daryl. That is true. I know Brian's from Atlanta. Any chance he's done
Oh boy.
I already know what he's
Oh
saying.
boy.
What's he
Oh
gonna
boy.
say?
Has any chance he's done work at the stadium?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
dying. Oh
oh
man.
my goodness gracious. That is excellent, Tommy. He knew. He knew what it was. Where'd it go? I'm pinning it. I'm pinning it. Is there
Have
any...
y'all ever been on a job where like
Oh
someone
my
on your
god.
team like screwed up and you just walked out?
I'm crying.
No?
Not hanging there.
What about you, Bobby? Have you ever had that situation? You ever be all right?
That was good. Tommy gets a full gold star for that one. Oh man, if I could give Tommy a gold star right now, I would, because that was
Are
good.
you bringing your star system to NAPCO?
You want me to? It's
Give
like
it,
an
well,
that's
I
like an
mean,
apprentice thing. That's like an apprentice thing.
yeah, well, you
Put
got
it
a
on their
good one
helmet.
to
What
give
do you
it
do?
to in Jacksonville, Florida.
What is sorry. Sorry, what is it?
You got a good apprentice to give it to in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, we
You can
could.
put him up with gold stars.
There's well, no, I mean you gotta earn the gold star. You gotta really earn those. I didn't just give them away. You could ask little Bobby. Like little Bobby was with me for 10 years, and in total, like he probably doesn't even have 5 gold stars, because I would give out quarters. I would give him a quarter gold star for doing a good job, or like he would get like a half a gold star for doing something really really good, or if he caught like maybe an open end, or he did something like on the fitter level, I'd give him a half a gold star. But for the most part, like he was getting a quarter gold star for doing good shit. So
You
it took
just court with
it
your
was
knife.
like it was a very similar system to the Canadian tire bucks. That's
Mm.
that's the gold stars that Bobby gives out. But the comments
Dang,
are uh the
I feel
comments are
bad. Is
coming
that
for you, and it is funny. It is funny.
I feel bad because I only told Alex like good job. That was it. I didn't have a gold star to give him or anything.
Well, did you torture him?
Um,
Cause
a
cause little Bobby got
not a
tortured,
lot,
especially
not a
during like
lot.
my heavy drinking days. Like I was pranking the poor kid.
No,
He
but he also
he
took care of
he
me
thought
too.
there was a
For
such thing as a rod stretcher for over a week. Like that wasn't a 1 day thing. I thought it was just gonna be a funny haha, but the foreman like kept it going, and we like switched jobs, and I never had the heart to tell him. It
Are
literally
you
like
gonna hide? Are you gonna hide the pink Teflon tape and the Connex and send that apprentice to go get it? Tell him you have to have pink tape for this job. This thing right here is only pink tape. The white tape will not work. Go
and
find it.
the all so the comments. You want me to read the comments? They're all coming after you, and
Oh,
they're excellent. I could start crying again.
yeah, go.
Oh, actually, Mike's here. He says with those shoulders, Brian can pull it. Go get after it. Damn. All right. So there's a compliment. You know, Brian was always picked to do the blowbacks. I worked in a ceiling today. Let's go, Corlin. What do you mean? Active building? Doing relocates in an existing? Worked
It
in a
might be a
ceiling, or you
might
crawled up?
be
You
a
crawled up in. That was always what I did. I was just crawled up in.
that situation is always big at hospitals. And they
Daryl.
always control valves up there.
Oh yeah, yeah. They want to hide it all. Daryl got in my head. I apologize. I'm done messing with Brian for the night. That's from Tommy.
Thanks.
Brian, you
Tom,
had to use an 8-inch pipe wrench to open up a drink.
hey, that sales girl, the regional, I think the regional up
What up,
by you,
Eric?
she's gonna come on the show soon. I talked to her. She has a heavy
Di-
accent.
Wait, didn't I already book? What? When did you say that? We already booked that, no?
Yeah, she's coming up. She has a heavy accent, man.
I think Daryl, I got you for the 28th. Is that still good to go or no? When did you book this lady? Did you let me book it on the dope and tape calendar, or did you just like book it on your random
No,
calendar that nobody has
she's not
access to?
booked, but she's coming in soon. She needs to look at her LinkedIn
Brian
post.
allegedly was just he was booking things in a calendar that nobody else had access to but him, and I have a nice calendar that dope and tape email we both have access to, But Big Handsome over there, just like
Tommy, tell Brittany I
just like
apologize for fixing it so late.
just like Tom Cruise just can show up last minute and do whatever he wants because he's got good hair. It's all right.
I was working. Did you work all day today?
I mean I put in a good amount of hours. I didn't even realize how long I was down there. Are you sure you can use the 18-inch pipe wrench, Bry? Oh, what up? He's here for the stash and Big Booty Judy.
Who's that?
It says Brendan, but I know it's really Alex. What up, dog? No, the drywallers framed me out in a new contract and did not tell me at all, so I had to go up into the ceiling. Oh, good on you. Because I would have not done that if they closed the ceiling without asking me. I got this device with the blade, and it goes and it just makes a big area
Giant.
you could work through like a gentleman. You could just cut them, just run it the long way. Your wife's B-day is on the 20. Okay.
That's fine. You can skip it.
Yeah, I mean Corlin was here on his wife's
Yeah,
B-day,
Cortland
so
was here.
just man up, Daryl. I mean, you want to go against Brian so bad, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, it's my wife's birthday. Brian does look like he's about to rate a pizza.
Pizza.
I like to like roast Brian episode. Like let's keep that going, guy. Like I could read those comments all night. That is awesome. Those gym guys are blockheads. Oh shit. Maybe you should read a couple, Steve.
I don't see him on my screen.
Steve, so what are you working on lately, huh?
Yo, Flo, what up?
What do you got going on?
I was like,
We just signed off Animal Hospital today. We have a mansion that we got to change a bunch of heads, dry heads that have been installed since the 70s.
a mansion, huh? How many dry heads?
Private residence?
No, it was some type of housing for type of schooling, and then the lab I worked for bought it because the people around there were a little upset that it was going to go to like halfway house and pay $50,000 a year in taxes.
Oh,
They
yeah.
found a way for someone else to buy it. So it was a fire sale, sight unseen. So we have a couple hundred heads to replace. The dry heads been there
Couple of
forever.
hundred. Wow.
You know what's gonna
Yeah.
happen with those dry heads, right? Is it hard ceiling?
Plaster.
Those dry heads are gonna twist apart.
We can get from the attic though. So my thought
Okay,
is
okay.
we're gonna do the dry flex heads.
Hey, that'd be great.
And all the heads are going into elbows.
Okay, so you just back
So
that elbow out.
we take it apart anyway. Sometimes we take it apart, put a T, go up, and just loop over 180 degrees.
Boom.
Those heads are so old they're 3/4 barrel, not 1 inch.
Huh.
So
what is is the elbow 3/4?
No, it's a 1 inch, but instead of having a 1 inch barrel,
That's 3/4.
it's a 3/4. So you
Oh,
see it reduced down.
I know those ones. That actually might stay together.
The Victaulic VS2, I think it is. It's pre-engineered. So if you don't need pre-engineered flex heads, Arco has a great price on them. I mean, they're really affordable.
The dry flex heads?
Ooh, dry flex. What's that,
That's
like
a dry one.
H2 or something like that, I think the H2 is the Victaulic. I don't know if they have dry.
I buy a lot of Arco products. So I buy their flex heads all the time. But I think Victalic's the one that has a head that's approved. Because Flex Head has a head, but it's only for like freezer boxes. So I think Victalic's the one that has a pendant that'll go into a regular position. They have sidewalls.
Yeah, because that's a pain in the ass because they're all different sizes, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's a Model A.
And you're not going to want to go there and measure them all and order them all, then try to match them up. So that's why you're thinking flex.
And we have to take it apart. So I'm thinking take the arm over out, take the elbow out, put a T with the plug, and then just 180 degrees it in.
Boom. And then you can still hit that hole. You don't have to worry about the different heights. I like that too. Brian should know the model. In that video that he did for that manufacturer, he knew everything. Bing, 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 because they quizzed him before. He got a little cheat sheet. What?
There's a new Victaulic head that just came out, a flex head.
Oh yeah.
But it's like 0 something. But it has no the calculation. You don't have when I do flex heads now, we have to force in like a friction loss. Like you have a flex head that's 40 inches, whatever, 48 inches. You have to put so many feet of 1 inch.
Yeah, there's one now that has no friction loss.
It does, but they calculate into it, so it's 0 friction. It's like a K8 head, but the friction loss cancels out the K8 head and makes it a 5.6 head.
Corlin says, "Can we have a roast Brian episode?" And we could this could kind of be that if you guys keep saying shit. Then
Look, I'll change it up.
Alex says we could we should have
you have to come on the show and do the roast.
no, yeah, so that's the next comment. We should have a spin-off with all guest speakers roasting Brian.
I'll write shit. I'll fucking whole
I'll
list.
write shit. I will.
A
Yo,
list
I
of horrible
will.
things to say to you.
What's it
I
called?
like you, but this is gonna be
I
horrendous.
will
Oh, we'll have to
command
really,
that.
like,
I
just
will
advertise
I
this
will
hard. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'll run that. I'll put me in the middle and boom, I'll give everybody I'll mute everybody and everybody can have like 20 seconds to say something and we'll just keep going around. It will be so epic. I wonder if Brian steals stories from other people's stories to make up his own stories for the show. Daryl, you're pretty funny
Oh,
lately,
man,
bro.
it's
I'm
all
not gonna
mine.
lie to you, kid. Are they really yours, Brian?
Yeah,
Yeah,
every single.
you want to know how they are because we've heard them like 40 times and they never change, so that's how I know they're his.
But you never heard the extinguisher one. That was a new one.
Yeah, that's why Daryl thinks you made it up. What is it with, man? I mean, that one obviously blew up allegedly. You were one in the room. I'm sure someone just squirted it, and that's your story. But like in abandoned buildings, which I have experience with now, that's the
Always.
first thing that men, boys, I don't know. That's what they do. They grab the fire
When you were
extinguishers and
16,
they
and
squirt
you
them.
broke into that building, you wouldn't discharge that thing. That's the first thing you're
Yeah,
gonna do is
I'm
spray your friend.
32. I would do it again. I
I
would do
don't
it
know.
right now. That's the first thing I'm grabbing.
We
You
had
know?
in the town that I grew up in, we had a lot of abandoned buildings, and we would always go into them and adventure. We never would be like vandalizing them. As we got into high school, before I got my license, we would go into this one building, and we would play paintball. So I say not vandalize. We were playing paintball. The building ended up getting completely gutted, and now it's like some nice houses today. But back then we had a lot of fun. But we weren't yeah, these places didn't have any fire extinguishers left by the time we got there.
Were you a tipman? What kind of, which mark are you?
I had a Tipman A5
Yeah,
with the response trigger,
oh yeah, mine too.
with the
Yeah.
braided hose and the 20
Oh,
pound
bro, that
CO2
was
on
the
my
way to go.
back and the
That was
PMI
the
pods. I was all PMI and then I had my Tipman. And we would play Rambo, which is anyone that's not familiar, it's not one of that like you get shot and you're out or get shot in the head and you're out. Like you're out when you give up. And we would be face to face reloading. I would be reloading, just holding down that A5, and like we'd be essentially like bleeding. We'd be face to face, just like, all right, I give up. We'd run out of balls, like shoot each other with 1,000 balls standing point blank, and then like that would be the end of the game.
but the balls are not cheap. It wasn't until like I stopped playing that it got super affordable, and I was like,
Yeah,
man, this.
same. My dad didn't realize how expensive of a hobby it was going to be. I'm just out in the woods, like just wasting $200 worth of paint every weekend.
Yeah, and then they had the markers that were like $1,000 to get anything decent outside like the Tipman A5, and then now they're like $200 and you get a solid. Like I was like, this is ridiculous.
I was ordering paintball gun parts off of the internet, like back then when it was like mad sketchy to put your card in the internet, and my parents were boomers, so like I'd get my dad's card and I'd be putting it in the computer. He would be so sketched out. Never forget it. Now what? Now like I forgot my wallet. I went out to get a coffee I'd already ordered. I'm like waiting, and then all of a sudden I'm looking for my wallet. I forgot it, and then I just remembered like I can just double tap Siri and
Yeah, boom,
boom,
done.
like technology, man, is crazy.
Hey, you travel a lot with JetBlue. Do they have lounges?
No,
Oh, hmm,
no. Why?
interesting.
You love your lounge? I mean, I'm not at the
Yeah, I
airport
do.
I'm not at the airport to go kick it in a lounge. Like I get to the airport, I go to my terminal, and get on the plane. Like, what do you do? How early are you getting to the airport? What are you doing there?
No, I usually do like 2 hours before.
Yeah,
Here in Atlanta, you never know what you're going to end up with.
yeah. You guys have the worst airport in the country.
It's
I
the
thought of
busiest in
JFK.
the world. It's the busiest in the world.
I
Orlando
haven't been to
sucks.
JFK in a long, long time, but I don't know.
Orlando
The whole
sucks.
ceiling is just like all falling apart in Atlanta. Like they don't have one ceiling tile in that joint. Big areas missing heads. There's just flex heads just like tied up. The whole grid's taken down.
So
I like JetBlue. I
Brittany
like
just
JetBlue
accepted.
when my
They
wife
both
books the
accepted.
flights, 'cause they treat my wife like royalty. But I'm
Just-
not there yet.
You get the email?
Oh,
Brittany
what?
just accepted Brittany from JCI just accepted April 25th.
Boom. Okay.
Because I sent her a text message at 9:30.
Oh yeah, I already have her on there for April 25th.
So I just got the email. So
Oh, you just bothered her at 9:30 at night?
yeah.
Man, typical salesman with good hair. Oh shit, and then the comments just take off. It'll be the highest rated show. It is pretty
Yeah.
fun. All right, fitters, grab your pens and dope covered paper. We're getting a roast of Brian episode. T-bar ceiling?
Well, hold up.
Yeah, I'm not really good. I don't like T-bar. I like to call it grid.
Episode 200.
200. That's how far out you want to put it?
Well, what are we at?
That's 80
219?
episodes away. I mean, yeah, that'll be.
We can do it after March.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we don't want it to be in March. Let's keep the roast on a non-sponsored episode so we could just go wild with it.
Hey, Latinas, keep it down.
Good job not muting yourself. That was great.
I'm muted, right?
No.
You can stand there, buddy.
Heard her. Oh, I thought I muted it.
You are the
Definitely
the
stand.
biggest
Sarah-
goof, bro. You are.
Sarah and her freaking
you
friends
are
to get together. They're so freaking
you are
loud, man.
Oh man, Tom Cruise. Look at the product data sheet for the DryFlex. There is a specific orientation that need to be installed. Thank you, Joe. That was a great tip. We're gonna check
Especially
that out.
the sidewall one.
Oh, Chandler, I recommend breaking the link to drain those old dry pendants heads. In a mansion, Chandler?
With plaster?
Ooh, I don't know, man. That thing's just gonna Sprinkler
Most of them get
Olympics.
from above, though.
Huh? Yeah, you can
It's
get
an
them from.
attic space.
Yeah, you can get them from above. There's probably insulation to catch the
A
little
lot of
bit
them.
that's gonna be sitting on that elbow. Hopefully it drains good.
Hopefully the plaster is pretty thick. It doesn't bleed through.
Man, that old stuff in somebody's house makes me nervous.
We got the back.
Daryl wants to do Sprinkler Olympics. Me versus Brian. I will commit myself. I will work endlessly to set something up like that.
With the run with the machine.
I don't whatever it
more.
is. Yeah, well you guys are both too big you guys are both too big brutes, so we're definitely gonna make you like pick up a Ford Ranger or something.
But what we'll do is we'll just do a competition of picking up a clay valve. You know?
That thing is so heavy. Oh my god. Episode 200, Daryl will have a 5-book novel series of roast on Brian's if we wait that long. I know. Make sure the deflector comes off. Water shoots in like a smooth bore. Man, you're really smashing that thing, bro. I'm just gonna cut the bars off. I don't know. I think I would just pull it from the attic, bro. Imagine being over like old Gretchen's bed in like her granddaddy's mansion, and you're just like, yeah, hold on. Chandler told me, and boom.
Yeah, not to mention
smash the
like
link.
how much their solid wood furniture is. You know, they could have it on their homeowners or renters insurance for $6,000.
Wipe it up real quick. Brian doesn't know how to run a machine. He came and tell time or know people's names.
No, this place is getting emptied out.
Yo, Daryl's going in, bro. So
Yeah.
good.
Is there a lot of is it fully occupied, the building?
No, it's all empty. They bought it.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's great.
And we have to do a roustabout, cut a roustabout out. That should be interesting.
Yeah.
Like, why did you? What was the problem that you guys felt you needed to install that? Something I don't see here.
The roustabout?
Yeah, Bobby has experience with roustabouts.
I was gonna use one. I was really gonna use one recently. I think that they probably did. It was a tile floor and a tile wall, and the tiles went all the way up, and an old plaster ceiling, and the access panel was like way down yonder, and you would have had to do like the gnome all the way through this old nasty asbestos attic, right? Because you couldn't get a groover, you couldn't get anything. All I was gonna do was be able to sawzall it and just put in a plane by plane and 2 roustabouts, and it was like it had a flange that you could see like built into the ceiling, and then it had like another flange like kind of built into the floor. And so I felt confident it wasn't going to go up or down, and I was just going to beat a roustabout on there. That was going to be my next trip to the island, honestly.
I did it once, and I had a riser clamp on both sides,
Hold
We
it in.
rigged up like L brackets and just rotted it together.
Oh, rotted it
I'm like,
together.
let's never talk about this again. And left.
Little Bobby and I did when we did Leominster High School. It had one little section that had an existing, and in the existing was a 6-inch roustabout that was there, and it was part. It was I tied into it, and it was part of one of my hydro tests. And I remember just like it was in the electrical shop up on there. There's like little tree. Every shop has like a bunch of like plywood, basically like tree houses and little forts you can build stuff. And the roustabout was up there, and I always remember like going up and looking at it during the test. And that baby held, and that's it. I don't know if I ever talked about it till today.
I ran into some weird couples once with the same kind of idea, but they had just like little, just like a real couple with little teeth.
Ooh.
I mean, the 2 round test that just separated.
Oh, that's
That was a
bad,
bad
bro.
one.
That is bad.
That was a real bad one.
Yeah, so, hey, Brian, let's see your hands. When's the last time they got dirty? Yeah, you should see when Brian calls me. He's literally dressed up like Tom Cruise. Like, bro is like ready to go and meet a building owner.
Yeah, I mean, well, typically it's not building owners, it's usually regionals and district managers.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, who
But the
was,
building owns are too much of a peasant.
I
yeah,
forgot.
I go further up the ladder.
I thought I wrote that down, though. Who's Chad? That was Jeremy's episode. At what point
yeah,
was it? I'm gonna
yeah.
steal that. Who's Chad? And who's Chad?
Yeah.
So good.
That will be Chad's first days on Monday.
That's exciting.
I think I'm gonna have a lot of work for him. We're probably, probably
I'll be in the area, bro, on Monday. I mean,
okay.
I'll be up in Kentucky. I have a meeting on Tuesday, and then
That is not in the area.
I mean, relative to where I am right now.
Yeah, I'm in the area, just 5 hours away.
Yeah, no, I'll be in Kentucky, kid. And then
What do you guys do for
when I come,
licenses, Tom?
what is it?
What do you guys do for licenses? You guys are all over.
I have a driver's license, man. No,
Oh, not that.
I know. I'm
Travel.
just kidding.
What are you guys doing? How do you just show up like, hey, we're gonna do work here?
I don't know how it works, but it's not just us. There's Shamball. There's several
The
other
company
large
holds the
companies.
license in these
Uh-huh.
states. It's a state where the company holds the license. So our boss has the license in the state.
You guys ever coming my way? What are you guys doing?
We probably could. So what happens when you get in the Northeast is there's like a lot more regulation. That's why we get paid so much in the Northeast. Like everyone's like, oh, Boston gets paid so high, but like for a business owner to operate in Boston, it's like astronomical. Like all the regulations that you have to go through
And you also have to think about
and
the
the
time that
taxes.
you're going to invest. So you're going to be investing this time to put together a bid for relationships, to work on trying to get it closed, all to just lose it to a union company because they use union. So there's another thing with the open shop, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
that-
that's if you're bidding right in the city. You kind of want to bid on the outskirts. Yo, Foreman Teague, what up, dog? I see you. A lot of work for Chad because you can't do the work that Chad can do. Daryl is on you. He's on it like a hornet, baby. Look at him.
Lucky he's far away,
He's
you
lucky
know.
he's far away. Yeah, I mean, you take it well. I noticed that like our first trip, like I'd be breaking your balls the whole time, and you take it well.
I
You
just don't care.
you shut it down. Like you're one of the people like you shut it down. Like not one of those people that gets to you, because those people you can just continually, and you can
Oh
start
yeah,
getting under their
they
skin.
just they
There's
just
Oh.
get
nothing
heated.
better than you tell me to go
Ah,
fuck myself. I am so happy.
I
I am
love that
so happy.
too.
Tell me to fuck off. I
But
won.
yeah, oh yeah, seriously, when you can
Oh, I
when you
love
can
it.
get
Tell
somebody to
me,
get
please.
mad, but Brian can
Call
just
me a piece of shit. Tell me to go fuck
dismiss
myself.
it.
I won.
That's it.
Smiling idiot. Say it again, louder.
Tommy, let me tell me which episode in Jeremy. Do you remember what sound it is? What time it was in Jeremy's episode? And what episode are you on, Tommy, right now? Tommy's a super fan. He's re-listening. He's running back through. Who else has ran back through every episode?
hey, who wanted to see my hands if they got dirty? By the way, I was digging in a road box for a backflow in my suit today. All right, you want to see my hands? Look at that.
Oh my god. That's
All right.
Yeah,
Daryl.
Sue,
That's Daryl.
I saw you did that
Daryl
now,
is
huh?
after you, bro. Daryl's after you.
I do what needs to get done. That than when to go have a steak at a restaurant.
What happens
That's
if they meet up? Will Daryl be silent?
no,
Um,
I think they'll be buddies.
Tough plenty to say.
yeah,
I think they'll be buddies. It really wasn't exciting when I met Brian. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Dude, I had
Dude.
pictures of you guys running through a field. There was
No, I
there
was
was
like,
music. You guys sung,
I had
hugged,
traveled all
danced.
day. I just sat
Dude,
down and
yeah,
got my
he was just
tacos.
concerned about his tacos and nobody else.
What do you call the tacos? What are the little plates called?
Oh, it's El Gordo in
Oh yeah, yeah.
Las
Oh, that's
Vegas.
where we were. Yeah. Oh,
That's
you,
funny. The guy's called me Gordo
Man, that
Hefeg. I
place
don't know
is
what it
so
means.
good.
Is he like
Oh,
a great
dude, you
boss?
can't remember time zones. You can't remember names. You can't remember what time your show starts or any of that. But you remember the name of the taco place in Las Vegas that we went to once.
yeah, because I know I'm gonna go to it again. That place was legit. And,
You know what they did
and
though?
the characters walking in at midnight, those people, that was fun to watch.
Yeah, so I waited in the wrong line. That wasn't fun because they wouldn't just like let me get the tacos that were like right in front of them. All the ingredients that I wanted was in front of them, but I was in the wrong line.
I don't understand that like, they had a menu with pictures. Like you could have figured it out.
This is
Not,
what you guys
It was
remember
right
from
in front of
Vegas.
them.
Jesus
clearly, I
Christ.
couldn't, dude. It was not pictures, and it was
Next
not
time I'll be
English.
there to kind of hold
I'm
your
about to
hand
pull up the menu. Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying.
and
Like, but I
take it.
understand how it's the wrong line. Like,
Just
buddy,
like
just
you showed me
scoop
how to
that
get
stuff.
back
I
to
want you to just scoop that into there. It's the same shit.
just like you walked me back to the expo, back to our hotel room that night when we went out.
Oh yeah, no one remember which way to go. I'm like, just pay attention, listen to me. His hands are only rough from lifting. Damn, that's a good point.
So why are they dirty, Daryl? I don't understand.
That was how
Are your hands,
I've
Daryl?
been listening to the entire backlog since I found the pod about a month ago. Okay, let's go, Raymond. What episode are you on? How are we doing? Is it getting better? What is it like going back to the beginning? I always wonder that. Like people hear us, they find us, they listen to like episode 115, and then they're like, "I'm gonna go back to episode 1."
Oh, terrible. It's like this is a bad idea. Waste of my hour. It's like
Is it working?
how long was the episode one?
I think we always went for an hour. I think we started at an hour. We always went for an hour. I don't even know. I know that
I'm gonna
we
look it
didn't
up.
really talk about much. I'm gonna start rewatching them. I got 16 hours to Kentucky on Monday.
At least someone will be watching them.
Yeah, get the views up, kid.
Yeah.
On the beginning ones, yeah, at least someone.
Oh, first episode, we were an hour and 30 minutes.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous for that. What did we say? Said a lot of shit on this show, and there's only 120 episodes. I can only imagine all the bullshit I said over all these episodes, huh, Tommy? I barely remember my name most days. I'm up to episode 18 with little Bobby.
But oh
Oh,
my goodness, dude. Episode 3, remember that?
no. Oh,
Little Bobby was on
was
once?
that
Bro,
with Teague?
I didn't watch
Was
that.
yeah.
that with the first Teague, episode 3?
Oh man.
You could probably see me like Googling shit. Can you
Can we
can you
drink
drink beer on YouTube? It's like, yes, if he appears to be of age. I'm like, all right, great.
and
Buddy pulls
smoke
out
weed?
like a vape. I'm like, oh shit, can we smoke on YouTube? It's like if he appears to be of age. I'm like, all right, please don't keep
Don't do
pushing it. Don't
anything
keep
else.
pushing it, Teague.
He
That
took
was
us to the refrigerator.
that was Chris. Chris set us up with Teague.
Yeah.
Vegas
Oh,
Chris is like, oh, I know a guy you could talk to.
yeah.
Right? He kept on taking us to the fridge and grabbing beers.
Yeah. That was great. Hey, what you sipping on tonight?
Oh, this is one of the favorite ones here.
Oh.
Piggyback.
Piggyback. Brian called me. I was scared to pick up the phone. They're dirty because you put your hands in a house plant just to show Daryl.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably's got one right there, I bet. Knowing Sarah. Much better, but honestly the format is great. I love hearing fitter stories and April. Oops, sprinkler stuff all day long. I love hearing fitter stories and sprinkler stuff all day long. Oh yeah. The
Yeah, one of the
format is
suppliers took
great.
me out to lunch, so it's been a long day. All of a sudden, they're like, hey, can you go on the show? I'm like, I'm sourced up. Let's go.
Yo
I do
yeah.
have
No
a
more.
question though. I mean, you have so much knowledge and everything. And during your career, what would you say was the biggest impact in your career?
What if I could talk to Bobby?
No, you. I don't care about Bobby.
Yeah, you don't fucking talk about me.
In what
Everybody
aspect?
knows about
Talk to
me.
him enough.
In what
I would
aspect?
say knowledge, mentor, certification. It's the
The
code
most
book that really opened
important
your
thing I
eyes.
think I ever learned from a guy. I worked with a lot of mean, vicious men that said horrible things that I can't say in
Me
this day
too.
and age.
Me too.
But the most important thing people ever said to me was if you're not doing nothing and moving forward, you're going backwards. So if you don't have an elbow, go do the shit with the T. If you don't have this, go figure out what you can do with that. But if you don't have it or you can't go this direction, find a direction, keep moving forward. Otherwise, you're going backwards. That's the most important thing I think they taught me. And to have a tough skin.
There's always something to do. That is good.
That
Yeah, the
was the
field is
most
rough,
important.
Bry. The field is rough. Once I came out from, even when I was still under my dad's umbrella and he wasn't around, but once I went to a different company without him and the name wasn't known there, man,
Well, I know no one. I
there
just showed
was
them like, hey, how do you
some
read a tape measure?
yeah, but there was some like
We digging holes? How do we water the
degrading
grass?
degrading assholes that worked at this place.
They just
And
throw a
like,
pipe at the machine at me.
Yeah,
oh
Say
yeah,
F
my
they would
off.
yeah,
I'm ducking.
if you cut something wrong, they were throwing it at you as hard as they
Yeah.
could, bro. A rod, like a 1'6" with an elbow on it, 1 inch, just boom,
Off a quarter inch.
wrong size.
Ruthless.
Bad.
But, got me to the dance, so what am I gonna say?
Yep, same thing. But yeah, also just like the verbal abuse too. But you had to be able to take it because it's something that I was told is if they're talking to you, they like you, even if they're saying
Yes.
very horrible things.
To this day,
Because
I like Brian, I'll talk shit to him.
that's what I
And if
mean.
I don't like you, this is what you're gonna say.
As soon as
yeah.
they stop
Nothing.
breaking your balls and they're not talking to you anymore and they're not trying to hurt your feelings and you don't even get to talk, that's when you know they don't like you,
Yeah.
right? That's something that I,
That's
I
how
learned.
in sports, and I'm the same way. Like I don't if I don't like a person, well, I'll tell them. Um, I'm very upfront and blunt about it, but I won't be around them at all.
Oh
I
yeah,
want to acknowledge you.
I believe in Brian. He's a stand-up guy. Everyone needs to quit busting his balls. JK, keep roasting his ass. It's hilarious. Do we see the evolution of the stash if we start at episode 1? Yeah, you probably do. You probably do. Like, Tommy, tell me about my stash in the beginning. It was probably much shorter. It wasn't like almost to my eyeballs. I just haven't been
This
putting I haven't been
fall
putting
out
I haven't been putting wax in it recently.
It's
since you've
definitely
been
been a
working
wild
at
ride, though,
home,
man.
and
20
stuff.
years later, who would think?
What is it? 20 years?
Not for me, it's been a wild ride. 20 years later, you know. I showed up with a tape measure, marker. Didn't even. I thought we would water the grass.
Thought we gonna
Here
walk
we
the
are.
grass. Brian always talks about the Golden Boy, but I got more fucking tickets than he would ever imagine. I must love Brian then.
More what? He has more what?
Tickets?
Tickets? Like
License?
driving?
No, probably license. He's probably referring to licenses, I would say.
Uh,
Damn, he wants to match up licenses, Brian. You got him?
Let's go.
what are we
I
talking
caught
about
a 12.
as far as inspections?
I don't know. He said license. I would just
Just
start. I would go with
perfect.
everything. Boom.
I think
Driver's license number 1. Right? Who's got more?
I have 10 or 12.
You know one thing he doesn't have up in Canada, kid, a gun license. You got him there.
Right,
All rights.
right.
What a freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Stars crossed. I've been listening when driving, so I don't watch the video. Damn it, Tommy! What kind of answer is that? No, I'm just kidding. You know you're supposed to watch while you drive. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I had a Tesla van. That was the best when I had the iPad magnetized to the
Oh,
dash,
that was sweet.
and
Yeah.
then I would take like a quick video, and I'd be like, "Can't believe the company got me a Tesla van," and people would be like, "Wait, what? I'd never even seen a Tesla van." I'm like, "Yeah, exactly. I'm Bobby." It's just gotcha. Love praying little pranks. That's what I do. You see my video on Instagram today about the loose plug?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I like,
did you understand that?
yeah, right in your basement. I liked it. I was like, what is this kid doing? He must be bored out of his mind.
I'm still on the tools, baby. Let's go. I got a buddy a job, and he's killing it. He might be watching right now. But he's like just completely new. Oh, here he is. Oh, Peter Piper. Yeah, Peter Piper. Peter Piper's filling it up. What up, dog?
Yeah, I got one of my good friends. he had an interview with a regional today at a manufacturer. So he's in line to becoming a territory sales manager. I hope he gets it.
Oh, that's
He'll
cool.
kill. Yeah, he'll be great.
Rising tides raise all ships.
And I want to help anybody, everybody who comes. Like if you come work with me, like that's gonna be one of the one of the somebody I would say mandated. We'll sit down and talk about where you want to be in your future, and we'll start working towards that while you work.
Daryl, what's up with the commas, Daryl?
Well, I talk about it. They don't act it though.
Well, that's the thing. I'll stay on them.
You Canada guys. I don't know if
No, he
that.
thinks I should
Do
go.
this.
I
When are
think
you
you
gonna do
went
that?
like you went rapid fire on the commas, Daryl. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He added commas to make it look more, but he said ticket after everything. But he put a comma in between ticket. I don't know. I'd love to see Brian
Heck
read
is
that.
I have state licensing. Is that what a
Yeah,
ticket is?
I would say yeah, ticket.
Oh, well, that's cool, Daryl. I like that. That's
Uh,
nice of him. I'm glad that he has that.
Oh yeah, let's go, Alex. Alex knows. How'd you know? That's
Yeah,
just a
but Brian,
small
I'm good
world.
like that too. Like I want to teach a guy, but he's gotta show me something. Otherwise, I can't be bothered.
If I were if I were to work with Brian, all I was
Yeah,
gonna.
but like if it's an NFPA book, then like if it's like a nice set, he has to
Daryl.
pay for NFPA. Like
Daryl's on fire.
he needs to have some skin in the game.
Daryl's scared to work with you because you're gonna just steal his stories.
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of good one-liners.
Yeah, I'd love to work with Daryl. I'll
He's
just
got
sit
his,
a 3-day job
he's got a
like, hey, I
backflow
need this
ticket.
done in a
He's
day.
got a backflow ticket, a fire hydrant ticket, a fire pump ticket, his inspection ticket, fire extinguisher ticket, and more. But if you look at the way he put those commas, I'd just love to know what your brain's thinking,
So I
Daryl.
have all those except for an extinguisher, but I can get that in a week. I mean, that's not really that great. So we do need that though. I think I'm gonna have to get that soon, actually, being honest.
Brendan, boom. Oh, you can
Yeah, but how's
see
that transfer though?
that's actually, I think
Um,
that's Alex, Chris.
that's a that is an off the camera conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, because I know I can buy other licenses. I just show mine. I'm in.
Yeah, that's
I was looking
Alex,
at
Chris.
Connecticut.
Yeah, you
We
can
went to
message
school
me
with.
after the show. We'll talk about it. There's several different ways. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, what
Yeah.
did you guys talk about? Something secret? I was caught in the chat.
Yeah, for
Secret. Oh,
extinguishers.
secret. Wait for oh wow, we already went by 50
I
minutes.
believe when I worked in upstate New York, you just bought a permit. It was 2% of the job. I'm like, what?
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's it.
Not
And
for
insurance.
inspections the majority of the US.
Peter
Like you would have
Piper.
a license.
Who said? Yeah, I
And
know. I couldn't
NAFED
remember.
really changed the way that the requirements are with the states. I mean, NAFED's very active.
Daryl's using talk to text because he's always driving. All right, we're gonna blame all those commas on Siri. Backflow, comma, ticket, comma,
Is he
fire,
driving
comma.
now? He's probably driving home. It's part of his 5-hour commute.
He drives home just so he could sleep.
But let me
Oh,
I'm just gonna be honest.
oh
Like,
well, spit it out.
Daryl, like, why do you do that?
Daryl, spit it out, Brian.
Like, why do you do that? Why do you drive? Why not move
Yeah,
closer to people and then
yeah.
everything?
Maybe he's got a
Well,
really
Doesn't like
nice.
neighbors.
Maybe he's got a really nice spot wherever he's driving to
Doesn't
in the
like
mountains.
neighbors. And nobody around.
That's it.
Silence.
for what? For the 2 hours you're home? I mean,
Look, I don't even want to drive 30 minutes, so I'm different. I'm trying
yeah,
to get Atlantic City to fly me there.
You don't want to drive 30. I love driving.
No, I like driving, but I hate traffic. But I'm trying to fly to Atlantic City. I'm like, look, I gave you so much. Can we fly me there? Because sometimes on the way home there's a lot of traffic.
oh,
I work this out.
It's right there.
I am
40-minute flight, buddy. We're going.
outside the city.
You were what?
I'm 2 minutes outside the city, technically.
Oh wow, you're
Which
right
one?
there.
So in Atlanta, you have the perimeter, which is a highway that goes around.
Oh wow. Tell
Yeah,
us about that. We've never
I
heard
can
it.
walk.
How many lanes is
The
it?
perimeter? Wow. Should we not like go outside it, or we shouldn't go inside it or something, right?
No, you should never get gas inside of it.
Oh, that's right. All
Why do you
right.
Yeah,
cross a circle highway?
I think we've heard this before.
yeah, never get gas.
It's like a
Did that.
big rotary around, like do not enter.
Um, if you want to look at it that way,
Huh.
it could be.
That's convenient.
During the
Really?
pandemic, I was in my service truck and there was like a Porsche GT3 and there was no one on the road and he passed me twice. I was like going up on the
I felt
east
stupid for a
side
minute. Wait a minute.
He passed you twice?
twice. Like woof. And then like I don't know.
He
I don't
stopped.
even
He stopped to see something, and you passed him, and then he passed you again.
no.
Salute.
Came by again. I mean, he was
Slapped him.
booking, going fast. No police on him, nothing during the pandemic.
Dang. I'd
That
rather
guy,
drive to the mountains every day than drive downtown. All right. I'm gonna
yeah,
go. I'm just gonna go wherever the work is. That's Daryl. That's
if
Daryl's MO right there.
you're into that, that's
I'm with
cool.
Daryl with that one. I don't mind driving at all, especially when it comes to the Rockies. I sometimes do 5-hour round trip drives just to spend the day in the mountains. Is it like the circle of trust?
No, it's like I like to buy brakes. That's what it is.
You like what?
No, he just likes to buy brakes.
Oh yeah. Brakes. That's what you think of on a long drive is brakes?
Well, in the mountains.
Oh yeah. You see the hill I gotta come down every day. Crazy descent. Like your ears are
Yeah.
popping down the hill every day. My
No way,
street.
really?
Yeah, down my road.
Oh, whoa.
I'm 1,000 feet above sea level. Just as soon as you go a little bit out of the driveway, it just start dropping. Fitchburg is
How's
the
that
second
been?
hilliest city after San Diego in the country.
How's that
It's a very Brian story. Thank you.
ISIS?
What is that, Steve?
It's a very Brian story. Thank you for that fact.
Yeah. Yeah, Fitchburg, second hilliest city in the country. That's it after San Diego. All right, I think that's it. Wrapping it up. You got anything else to say there, Earthworm Jim? Or what's the character Sarah's calling you?
Um, I don't remember his name.
What is it?
No, it was like a what, a Nickelodeon? Is Nickelodeon still a thing?
Yeah, Nick Kids.
Oh, Johnny Bravo, right?
Johnny Bravo. That's you? You gotta wear a black shirt. You should dress up like that for
Uh,
Halloween. Get us some photos.
We got kind of like the same hair. Maybe I could do that for Halloween this year. That'll be funny. I
What's
think
the
that's a
difference
great.
between I like driving, you like talking on the telephone?
I talk a lot. I'm on the phone pretty much all day.
You decline my calls.
Well, unless they involve a dollar sign.
You be
Some.
declining my calls. There's a lot of people out here that want to, if I were to call them, they would be very excited, but yet I call you and you ignore it.
If it doesn't
But a
involve
plumber
a
did that.
What is it?
The guys that work with me, they would drive, and a guy we know is a plumber. He called him and hit the "fuck you" button. And they're like this U-turn. He was parked next to him. Like, you fucking hung up on me, you piece of shit. I had to make a phone call. You're not on the phone right now.
That's great.
I love that. That's awesome. You like that one, Alex? Earthworm Jim? That's what I see. Hold on, let me pull up Earthworm Jim. I think you look like Earthworm Jim more than Johnny Bravo.
I don't know who that is.
Earthworm Jim. I think it was like a video game I used to play. Come on, where is he? Earthworm Jim. Maybe it's way off. How do I work this thing? Oh, here we go. Images.
This
Earthworm.
is terrible.
Oh, yeah. That's not the guy that I'm thinking, but pretty close.
Is that a video game?
I'm thinking like, did Earthworm Jim always have that head? There's no way. Like, oh,
Jeez,
I need
dude.
like an
What
old.
the
I need like
hell?
a 1999 Earthworm Jim.
Goodness, man.
Oh, I guess he always was like that. Yeah, that's not who I'm thinking of. My bad. That's fucking great. All right.
Anyway, guys, thank you all for coming and hang out
Oh,
with us.
Chandler says Cartoon Network. You better get it right.
Cartoon Network.
Brian looks more like Elmer Fudd.
No.
No. Listen, I'm
I
just.
would love to
All
pilot
right,
Don't
one.
look,
shoot
if
the
we're gonna
messenger.
do a roasting episode, y'all gotta get better.
Don't work too hard tomorrow, boys. It's Friday.
Tommy,
Let's go. You want us to
Tommy's
really?
the only
Should we?
one who had that good
We
one.
gotta really get our jokes getting a little bit better.
Yeah, y'all had to get it together.
All right. So if I
I'm
press
reviewing
P
tape.
right now. Yeah, dude, I could put the Jeopardy music on just by a click, like by any button I want. I just press P at any time from any screen. I can just, boom. You go out of hand. I can just.
You need a sound for bad jokes.
What is
Like
that?
a
Yeah,
womp
I
womp
have
womp.
stuff up here like womp womp
Yeah.
womp. Huh? Is that what you want?
Yeah, some for like bad jokes. You're only rewarded with good
The
jokes.
sad
You
trombone. It should be right.
only get half your gold star.
I can press right, and then as up, I have rim shot, and then when you tell a joke, I have left, which plays crickets, and then we should have money. Oh, but the crickets aren't shutting off though. All right, that's it. Thank you guys for joining us. Appreciate your time. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We are creeping up on 1,000. And it's going to be a great day. We're going to do a giveaway for you guys. And hope everybody has a great Friday. We'll see you on Tuesday. I will be... Shit, I don't know where I'm going to be. Where am I going to be? I'm going to be live from Kentucky on Tuesday. I think. Pretty sure. Be live from Kentucky. It's going to be sponsored. If you guys want to tune in, we really appreciate it. There's going to be
Is there
some...
anything in Kentucky?
I don't know, fried chicken?
Oh, Louisville. How close you gonna be to Louisville?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm going to be in Franklin, but it's like right at the bottom of Kentucky.
Oh, probably not.
But listen, kid, we got a big old job there, so I'm going to be back. I'm going for a first meeting. I don't know if I want to spend like immense amount of time there, but I'll be back, and we're
Are you
definitely
gonna
going to
stay with me in Atlanta
shoot up
next
to
month?
Louisville.
Anytime?
I don't know. Probably not. You want me to?
You can get some of Sarah's good
When are you
cooking.
guys coming by
Might
me,
miss
man?
out on that.
I'm
Huh?
right. I'm right
You
here,
guys coming up
Steve.
by me?
I'm right north.
You don't come down here?
No, you gotta come to me. I don't know where north.
Nah, I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
going there.
I'm right there. I just drove by you. That's pretty close. Thanks for the laugh, boys. Thank you, Daryl. They have good chicken in
They
Kentucky.
all
That's
know
what I was
something.
thinking. Giveaway dope and tape. Okay. That's a good idea. Who wants it? We'll give away some dope and tapes. We're gonna get some Arco. You're gonna get some Tough Glide and some pink tape. That's it. What a great giveaway.
Like it.
So- oh, that's awesome. All
It'll
right,
be
everybody.
used. I'm not gonna give you a fresh can of dope. It'll just be used. It'll be
Yeah,
dope and
use
tape.
be tape that Bobby used. Half a roll of tape that Bobby once used. To catch us live on the 5th, I'll be in Kentucky. Brian will be, I don't know, wherever he is. And Steve, thanks for coming on.
No problem. Anytime, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Dope
you.
and tape out.